Hi, how you doing guys? My name's Christian and this is my mask mod video. First I just want to let you know that I got this mod off of a thread on Pbnation, and basically this isn't something that I'm putting a whole lot of faith into, but I saw it and thought it'd be pretty cool, so I figured I'd try it. But here, let me kind of show you what I have set up here for it right now. As you can see, I got my V-Force profilers that I'm going to mod, and I haven't done it yet, but I have it all set up. Basically what this is that you are taking a piece of cloth. In this case I have a black bandana that I'm going to do, and what you do is that you're going to apply this onto your mask like that, as so. And how you do this is by doing a couple of things. First, what you have to do is you have your mask, and you've got to either decide if you can do this also with other cloths, not just a bandana, but it has to be a really thin cloth because it works a whole lot. It works a lot better with that, like a handkerchief or like a bandana cloth. But what you do is that you would first take this 3M Super 77 adhesive spray, and you spray down the mask that you want. Just give it a good coating on both the mask and on the cloth that you're going to put it on there, the back side of the cloth. And what you do is you would basically, once you've done that, you want to let it set for in between 1 to 10 minutes, depending on the temperature. When you read the directions on the bottle of the adhesive spray, you'll see it'll tell you how long you need to wait. What you do is, once you've waited like that and it's ready to be applied on there, you basically take this and you would apply it onto there. And you want to make sure you get it all nice and flat, getting all the creases out and stuff like that. And once you've done that, you'll have it on there. You take this stuff called Mod Podge. It's an arts and crafts sealant, basically. And what it does is you would apply it with a foam brush, as so. But you would basically apply it over top your newly applied design on your mask, and that would basically seal in the seal on the cloth onto your mask and help protect it from the outside, and basically like that. And now some people will take their entire mask and cover it. Me, on the other hand, I only wanted to cover basically down here, up along the front, and go along to the other side, and then up along the other side. Now that was a little bit difficult because I had to make a template first before I cut out my fabric, because as you can see right here, I have the original bandana, but I've already cut it out. And but basically what I did is that I took some tissue paper, and see, here is the template that I have first. What I did is I did a half side template of what I wanted. So I basically took the tissue paper. You want to make sure it's something that will be able to fit around your mask, but I basically traced out. I had this piece of rectangular tissue paper pressed up against it. I traced out, along with a pencil, my half design, and then I cut it out, which I have right there. And then I took another piece of tissue paper and I laid it down on there. I traced it around, and then I flipped it over and did it again. And then I have this full scale design right there. As you can see, it kind of fits over there, underneath the mask. But then I took that and I have my full scale template right there, and I placed it on top of the bandana for the design. I placed it over the design that I really wanted. And I wanted it to kind of look like that. And so I basically traced it with a piece of chalk, because that's the best way to do it when you're using cloth, a piece of chalk. And there I have my bandana template ready to go over the mask. But what you do is basically you want to take out your lens, and if you have a strap, you take out the strap, and then this doesn't have soft ears, but you want to take basically your entire mask apart, clean it down real good with either soap and water or alcohol. Make sure it's nice and clean, not free of all the oils. And I taped off, as you can see, the inside, because this spray adhesive will go everywhere. And if you're not going to attach anything to it, then you basically tape up everything you don't want the spray adhesive to go on. I really taped it up around my foam because I didn't want to get on the foam. I'm not done taping up the mask yet. I just kind of did the inside of it first. I'm going to do it along the sides and then up along the soft ear and then stuff like that to make sure I don't get any adhesive on there, because once it's on there, it's practically going to never come off. And then once you've done that, you would also need an X-Acto knife, which I have here. Ta-da, brand new X-Acto knife. But what you do is that once you've applied your fabric on there, and it's going to be covering up your vent holes, so you basically just use the X-Acto knife, and you can actually just you would just basically cut down the center of your vent holes. And once you've done that, you want to do that right after you have put the cloth on there and straighten it out while the adhesive is still fresh. And once you do that, you basically just cut it open. You can use the leftover tack from the leftover fabric that you've cut and just kind of push it in there and push it into your vent holes to where it kind of looks like it's like it was already came from the manufacturer like that. So you'll still have your vent holes. You would cut out with the vent holes and stuff like that. And then once you've done all that, you then take your Mod Podge, crazy name for that stuff, and then you just basically do coat after coat over your fabric. You want to do at least 7 to 10 coats, waiting 15 minutes between each coat to let it dry and set. And then once that's done, you want to go out and wait. You want to let it set for at least 72 hours so that it'll get hard and set. And then you want to get 1,000 grit sandpaper. Now you can't go to Home Depot and buy 1,000 grit sandpaper because I think they only go up to 660. So you would usually go to an automotive store like AutoZone or anything like that, and basically you could be able to find 1,000 grit sandpaper. And once it's done, you take it and sand it down to the finish you want, whether it's a matte finish or a gloss finish. But other than that, that's the basic instructions of how to do that. Again, I got this mod off of Pbnation. You can probably find it there in the mass threads. But I'm gonna keep you posted. Tomorrow I'm gonna spray this up and put it on there, and hopefully it all goes well. And I'll keep you posted on that, and I'll make a video of when I have it all done and finished. Again, my name's Christian. If you have any questions, I'll try and answer as best as possible. I haven't done this yet, but it's coming along. Other than that, thanks for your time, guys. Bye.